The light on is always better. Hey y'all, it's Aurelius. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Whew. My mind is all over the place, so just like in a previous video, I wrote a script because I'm gonna read my script and then after that, but I'm gonna read the script so at least I can make my point. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Aurelius. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that is deeply personal and challenging, that has been weighing on my heart, on my mind. So last year on Thanksgiving, I went into the hospital, and I was in the hospital for 15 days, and in my mind, I was abused while I was there. And I know at the time I was just like, oh my God, like, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? But as crazy as it seems or may sound, like, because I'm very, very hard-headed, like, it literally takes a lot for God to get my attention. So I mean, me being in the hospital and being abused in the hospital, like, yeah. So yeah, at the time, I was like, why am I going through this? What did I do to deserve this? But in the end, I end up calling that my Damascus Road experience. Even though my situation was not the same as Saul's situation, that's just how I look at it in my eyes. That's just how I choose to express it. In my mind, when I say Damascus Road experience, I look at it like something traumatic that I went through. But after coming out of it, I understand why I went through it, and I feel different. I act different. I think different, so that's why I say Damascus Road experience. I am a Christian, so nothing like that. But so yeah, that experience, look at my phone. That experience opened my eyes in ways I never imagined, but it's also brought on new battles into my life. One of the hardest things I've been dealing with is how creating content, something that I genuinely and truly love, has become Satan's new attack for me. So, I live with BPD, borderline personality disorder, and I mean, this is the way that I understand BPD as it pertains to my life. So when I speak on mental health, anything on my channel that I speak on mental health is from my perspective. I am not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist, nothing like that. I literally just speak on my experiences. But I have been diagnosed with multiple mental disorders. I just have to say that. But I said all that to say, with my BPD, I thrive on attention and interaction. But lately, my engagement has dropped to almost nothing, like 1%, if that. It feels like the people who used to support me have vanished. It's like, in my mind, I feel like my content is better than it's ever been, and it's like nobody cares, nobody sees the value in what I'm doing, and that is what Satan is now preying on. And the thing about it is that it now makes creating content the one thing that I use to express myself, to deal with my mental disorders. You know, now Satan wants to take that away from me. Like, that just on top of that, I made a very tough but necessary decision to cut off every guy that was in my life because I'm standing on business. I finally, I know my worth, and because I refuse to settle for the bare minimum, which is what I was barely receiving from the guys that I had been dealing with, I gotta, just knowing my worth and refusing to settle for the bare minimum. I'm proud of myself for recognizing that I deserve better, I need better, and I will have better. But just being honest, I'm lonely as fuck. I'm lonely. I desperately want true friendships, but it's something about my mind. It finds something wrong with every single person in my life, even if it's not true. It's a constant struggle, and I feel stuck. I literally feel stuck. I want to connect. I want to trust. I want to have real, meaningful relationships. But my mind keeps sabotaging my efforts. So here I am, reaching out to you all, my community. How do you cope with these feelings of isolation? How do you build genuine connections when your mind constantly fights against it? I need your help and your advice. And I said, let's support each other and create a space where we can be real about our struggles and triumphs. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being part of this journey with me. And that's what I wrote. I don't know. It's so frustrating. It's so... It's like I talk about spiritual warfare, right? Because that's really how I feel. I am aware. I mean, again, not a therapist, not a psychiatrist, nothing like that, but I am a self-professed nerd, so I I do know some things about mental health, mental illness, you know. So I do know that some of what I deal with is mental health related. You know, it is mental. It is a chemical imbalance, or, you know, whatever it is. Um, but I very strongly feel like the majority of it is spiritual warfare. And I say that because of things like I just explained. Social media, back in the day, social media was fun. You know, people posted. It wasn't a job. You just posted. You posted. You know, back in the day, everybody was just happy to be on social media, and we're liking and commenting, and we're, you know, it was more like a community. And now social media has turned into a business, so it's like it doesn't even have the same like vibe to it anymore. And dare I say it, you know, people support popularity over anything else. You know, I'm gonna stand by that. I'm just gonna stand by that. But you know, it's not the same anymore. It's not the same anymore. What I feel about the struggle that I have with social media now is that this is bothering me so bad that as much as I love creating content, you know, and as much as I feel like my mind really won't let me, you know, but I found myself, you know, wishing that I could find something else to do. Mm. And I tell myself, like, you know, that's just the devil erased, you know. Because you, in your mind, as far back as you can remember, you have always been a creative. You have always been different. Whether you want to admit it or not, you always knew you were different. And whether you want to admit it or not, you knew you would not be accepted by a lot of people. And so because of that, you know, I'm going to switch back to, because I can't go. But because of that, you know, I knew, or I felt like, I ain't going to say I knew, I felt like I needed to try to be normal. And that didn't work out either. And fast forward to now where, you know, I finally accepted who I am, the person that I am, the personality that I am. You know, now when I want to, you know, share my craft, when, you know, I want to act silly and dance and do all this stuff on video, you know, nobody cares. Nobody wants to see it, you know. Nobody is checking for Aurelius anymore. And that's the problem. And you better believe, you best believe that Satan is on top of that whole thing saying, you should have just been yourself back then. You should have been making content back then. But because you did it, now you're struggling. Now you want to do it and nobody cares. Nobody cares, Aurelius. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, Aurelius. That's literally all I hear in my head. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But that's why I made the video when I said how I stay motivated when I don't get the support. Because since, like I said, I know my mind is not gonna let me stop being creative. Like, I honestly feel like being a content creator or whatever, I honestly feel like that is what I was meant to do, you know, but I just have allowed my mental health to hold me back, because at the end of the day, I can try to blame this person, this situation, that situation. At the end of the day, I was the only person stopping myself. At any time, I could have picked up a camera and started recording. At any time. But I let thoughts like, nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to see you doing that, Aurelius. And, you know, I admit, you know, being gullible, hearing so much negativity, you know, it kind of starts to weigh on you, and you kind of start believing it. So, you know, it's just me not believing in myself enough in the past. And now that I finally do believe in myself, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's life, ain't it? But that's why I have to find another reason to continue creating content. And that reason for me is me proving to myself that I can be consistent. So that's my goal. That's why I've been posting as much as I have been posting. I know my videos are all out of order, bad editing. Like, I know it's probably a lot of stuff going on in my videos, but what I keep telling myself is, Aurelius, keep going. Aurelius, keep going. Aurelius, keep going. That's just what I keep telling myself. Aurelius, keep going. You know. You don't have to support. Be your own support. Be your own support, you know. Prove to yourself that you can do this. And it's starting to work, you know. It's a struggle. It's rough. Every single day, I legit have to tell myself, okay, Reese, we got to do this. We got to do this. We got to do this. You know, I tell myself, I fall into the trap. Oh, nobody cares. I posted this. I put my all into this video and nobody cared, you know. And it does have a way of making you say, like, what's the point? But then the craziest thing happens. On Threads, like, I really am not even into Threads like that. I really don't understand it. But I posted a video last week of me and my aunt. And on Threads, the video got like 5,500 views, right? And really, recently, more like in a long time. Those are like the most views I ever got, ever, right? And then I was like, okay. I was like, let's see, you know, if I can try to ride off of that momentum. And I posted another video and it did nothing. And every subsequent video I posted or post or picture or whatever I posted is done nothing. So I be saying crazy stuff like, you know what, the algorithm be playing with your head. The algorithm be playing mind games. Like, every now and then the algorithm will be like, okay, we'll let her have one. Give her one, you know. She might be giving up. She might be about to quit. Let's let her get one video. So you get that one video, you know, and you be like, oh, wow, okay, maybe I can do it. This is it. And after that, nothing happens. And you're like, but what happened? Like, and I just feel like that's just the algorithm playing mind games. I don't know. I don't know. I'm supposed to be doing something to my hair. Today is what? What is today's date? Hold on. Today is Saturday, July 27th. Tomorrow, July 28th, I am going to another concert. I am going to see Vivian Green tomorrow. I love her. I love her. I love her. Like, y'all, can I tell y'all the craziest thing, right? I lived in McDonough, which is in the Atlanta area. It's not Atlanta, because people be like, girl, that's not Atlanta. McDonough is Henry County. I lived there for like a year and a half, something like that. And I swear I never went out like to concerts, to bars, like none of that. Because at that time, I felt like I had to have somebody to go places with me. So I didn't really go nowhere. So now I moved back down to Middle Georgia. And when I tell you, I find myself going to Atlanta all the time now. Because now I'm confident in being by myself. And I'm secure in myself that I can go out by myself. And so now I find myself going to Atlanta all the time. And of course, in the back of my mind, I'm like, you should have never left Atlanta. And of course, in my mind, I'm like, maybe one day you can move back up there. But, child, mentally, Atlanta traffic, me and Atlanta traffic, that's the reason why I left Atlanta. I was on a really, really, really bad car accident. God is good. And it triggered my anxiety, and my anxiety was just, yeah, right? So, that's why I left Atlanta. But, I find myself going to Atlanta all the time now. And so I'm going back tomorrow to see Vivian Green. I love, 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 love music. Oh my God, I love music. But yeah, so, although I really like, these ain't really curls, but I just like this look that my hair has. But it's something about those curls. Like when she first did my mohawk, excuse me. When she first did my mohawk, it was so pretty and curly. So a part of me wants to put those, what you call them? What do you call these? Pipe cleaners. Something, I want to put these back all over my head, but I feel lazy. That's the other thing too. I didn't write that in my notes, but lately I feel so lazy. Like I don't be wanting to do nothing. It's like I have all these ideas. I have so many ideas. I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. I have so many ideas. But it's like, okay, as soon as I be like, okay, I'm going to do this, all of a sudden my mind is like, I don't want to do that. That's too much work. Ain't nobody going to watch it. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know. I just, mentally, I don't know. I do not know. Again, that's why I say spiritual warfare. Because the things that are bothering me now, like, they are very minute things, like very small things to the average person, but for whatever reason, in my mind, they are just like the craziest thing ever, the most traumatic thing ever. Dang, do I want to put these curls, or do I want a 2-strand twist? Decisions. Pipe cleaner curls or 2-strand twist? She actually did my curls with flexi rods. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I have some foaming wrap too. But it's not like, I don't feel like it's formulated for my hair. I was using this when I had that synthetic ponytail for my birthday. I feel like if I'm gonna put mousse on my hair, I should use like oh god, what's the Design Essentials, something like that. Something, you know, made for natural hair. Like, I don't feel like this is made for natural hair. I don't know. I have so much anxiety just saying everything that I just said. Oh, my heart is just like literally racing. Like, girl, why are you saying all that? Why are you telling all your business and nobody cares? And you know what I say? They always consider it telling your business until it take off. That's how I look at it. I promise, if my story was to take off, you know, I would be so brave. Oh God, you're so brave for telling your story. But because, you know, I'm a very small content creator, you know, people judge, or I guess I could use that word. If you don't have like a huge following, obviously you don't know what you're talking about, when that's not the case at all. Some people, I mean, I'm not downing nobody. I'm just talking. Some people, you know, it does work out for them. The algorithm loves them. And I'm not saying, you know, they don't have anything to talk about. I mean, God's word says everybody has a purpose. So somebody could feel like, well, you bring no value, Aurelia. So I can't say that nobody's content doesn't add value. So, but yeah. Oh God, wait a minute. I have been looking. Oh, they're so dirty. I have been looking for these glasses. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have been looking to the point that I was considering buying another pair. Cause I love, like, these are brown. I know they probably look the same. Like literally, this one is brown and this one is black. But there is just something about this black against my skin, against my skin tone. I love it. So I listen. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Look at God. See, little stuff like that make me happy. It don't take much to make me happy. I don't know why people make it seem like I'm so difficult and such a terrible person. Anyway, I digress. So now the outfit that I had planned to wear tomorrow, I can wear my... Yay! Y'all don't know how happy that just made me. See, look at God. I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll do the pipe cleaner since, I have this, I feel great now. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but we finna do the pipe cleaners. I'm so happy right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, I'm going to put one of my headphones in so I can have some music. So let's see. Are y'all connected? Y'all. What do I feel like? I'm going to see Vivian tomorrow, so maybe I should listen to some Vivian then. I love Vivian Green. I love music, period. Like, recently, the last concert I went to, oh my God, was Melanie Fiona. When I tell you, I love her. Sis, sing beautiful. She's a Cancer. I love her. That girl put on a show. Oh my! I want to see her again. Like that's how good. That's how bad sis was. I love her. But I also saw before her. I saw DJ Chicago Kid. I love him. I love him too. He started singing my favorite song, Love Inside, and then he changed to another song. I got so happy then. But anyway, I love him too. Before him, it was, okay, Melanie Fiona, BJ Chicago Kid, Dave Hollister. Y'all get where I'm going with my music. Dave Hollister, Chrisette Michelle. Those are the 4 shows I'm going to at the City Winery. Segue back to when I was staying in Atlanta, McDonough. Me and my cousin used to always say we were going to go to City Winery because Ro James, who I love, he used to always be there, but it was always during the week. And I don't know why I didn't say, okay, duh, take off the next day or whatever. I don't know. But again, I never went when I was actually living up there. But now that I'm back down here, I find myself going up there all the time. But I still want to see Ro James. I was supposed to see Raheem Devon in January. Y'all, I had COVID when Raheem Devon came. Those are the concerts I've seen at City Winery. But I've also gone to like other concerts. I've been going to a lot of concerts this year. And I be telling myself like, oh, you deserve something. You need to treat yourself. You need to treat yourself. But if I'm not mistaken, I probably have gone to a concert every month this year. I think. think about stuff like that. But yeah. Dang, now I want to listen to Melanie Fiona. No, we're going to listen to Vivian Green. Chapeau Magazines. This song, emotional roller coaster, right? I remember when this song first came out, or when I first was introduced to Vivian Green. I want to say it was like 2002. And at the time, I don't remember if I was still pregnant or if I had already had my youngest son. But I was living back in my hometown, and I was in Macon. This is why I remember. This is how I relate music. I was in Macon, probably going, I don't know where I was going. I don't know. But that was the first time I bought her album. And of course I loved Emotional Roller Coaster, but her song, Just One of Those Days, I don't know why that song just sticks in my head as like my Vivian Green song. Yeah, I'm one of those. I relate music to experiences, situations, people. I'm one of those. So yeah. But yeah. But yeah, concerts, they have been my thing. And like I said in my video that I posted yesterday, I think, 43 is ghetto. I said I still want to go on a trip. I still want to go on a trip. I want to go. I mean, I just want to go to Miami. And I mean, to be honest, I could go, but I'm really trying to make smart financial decisions. So I keep telling myself, no, Arrays, you got other responsibilities to take care of first. But I want to go on a trip so bad. And to be honest, I'm trying to pay stuff off, so I don't even want to use Afterpay, Klarna, what's the other one I'm missing? Affirm. And I definitely haven't been using credit cards. Like, I'm literally like at this point trying to pay stuff off. Like, I'm not trying to add any more debt to what I already have. So I said that because I fight that urge all the time. That thought is always in my head. Like, girl, just Afterpay it. Just affirm it, But I'm just trying to tell myself that I need to be more financially responsible. Because long story short, I done put myself in like a situation. So like I got to fix it. So I'm really trying to be, more smart about how I spend money. At the same time, though, I'm not finna live life just to pay bills. Like, that will never be me. I don't care. I will never spend my last dollar. Now, I mean, if it's something like keeping my lights on, that's different. I'll spend my last to keep my lights on. But I'm saying like a credit card or something like that, child, I'm not finna go broke trying to pay a bill. Because as soon as I do, it's going to be an emergency. And where is the money going to come from? Nowhere. Because I spent it on a credit card that don't even have enough available credit for me to cover this emergency. It be like that. Yeah. But like today I went to my favorite little coffee shop and I had my Kung Fu tea. I always get the caramel macchiato slush. That's what I always get. And a large is $7. And $7 may not seem like much because my good sis at Chick-fil-A, when I told her how much it was, she was like, oh, that's not bad. I was like, dang, how much Chick-fil-A paid? Because I'm sorry, $7 for one drink that's not alcoholic, like, that's expensive to me. I don't know. I know I told my one girlfriend, I was like, I wish I had all this money that people think I have. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I'm so cheap. Like, I have expensive taste now. I will admit that. Lord knows. I have very expensive taste. And because of that, you know. But I'm cheap. I really am cheap. I know people talk so bad about Shein. I know people talk so bad about Temu, but I'm not gonna lie. Majority of my closet came from Shein or Temu. I'm not gonna lie. There are plenty other brands. Like there is this store. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Back in the day, when Charlotte Russe first came out, like maybe 2005-ish, around that time frame, the cute little work in the office, like go get my latte, go get my hair done, like the cute little, you know, I'm a business girly, but I'm cute, you know. It wasn't about being a baddie, right? Like, I've always liked that kind of style. So, you know, fast forward to now stores like, I wish this was a video so I could put them up there. But stores like Francesca's, what's my other store? Oh, Lizard Thicket. That's like, those are like my two little cute, the little boutique stores. Like we have some down here too, the little cute little boutique stores. Those are the kind of things I would like love to wear, but those kind of clothes, they're expensive. And I don't know. So I don't know, maybe out of necessity, I changed the way I dress to be a little more form-fitting, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know what you call that kind of style. It's not like, I don't know, maybe Gossip Girl in a sense. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not that bougie, but I don't know. If this was a video, I could put pictures up there so y'all can know what I'm talking about, but I don't know. I think this might be enough. Oh, Lord, I've been talking for 44 minutes. And the anxiety is still there. So, okay. So, I'm not going to use this foam wrap. And I'm being honest, these curls probably ain't going to last that long in my head anyway. So, I'm going to use this that I got from my loctician, the Lock Refresher Spray. That's what I'm going to use to set my hair because I don't want to put this on my hair and it's really not made for sister locks. Yeah, I'm telling you, sister locks are an investment. People ask me like how much sister locks cost. When I got mine, I paid $800. So these are expensive. I had to save up the money, you know, Because I knew I wasn't going to put that on a credit card. But I saved up the money and got these. So I'm not trying to mess these locks up at all. I am trying to preserve this investment. So I'm going to use this MFL Made for Locks Lock Refresher Spray. And my locks have gotten so long. Look how they're like in my face now. To the point, sometimes my the face recognition thing, it tells me, you know, I'm not myself. Because it's like when you have lashes on, if you don't wear lashes a lot, when you have lashes on, your phone will tell you like, this ain't you. So yeah, with my locks being in my face now, yeah. That is so crazy how fast, my hair is just like blossoming. And I said this in a video before. I owe that to my relationship with my loctician. Because just like they say, you know, it matters who's putting their hands in your head. I strongly believe that. And actually, my loctician is the one who invited me to the church that I am now going to. See, look at there. So yeah. Me and my loctician, we go together real bad. I love her. She invited me to, I went to my first fundraiser this year. I felt so fancy. Like, I felt so fancy because I got all dressed up. Girl, I love that. But yeah, my loctician, I like her. She's bae. I like her. And I feel like that's why, you know, my hair is doing as good as it is, because we have such a good relationship. So, and she was the one that recommended this spray. So I'm going to use that. And now I'm going to do this all over. I'm not going to put this individually, but this is argan oil. And I'm just going to put this all over my whole head. I don't want to put too much. Oh, I ain't even show you how much it was, but it was just a little bit. And it's mainly for the ends, because my ends do break off, and I'm pretty sure it's because they're dry. So yeah, I really try to focus on my ends. But yeah, it's just growing. It's so pretty. It's just growing. I am officially at 15 months. Ah! Next month will be happy year and a half. No, 16, 17. No, we're not at 18 months yet. we just hit 15, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me see how thick this is. One. Yeah, let me just do 2 rows. I don't want it too thick. So I'm going to take, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is 6. And I'm taking the pipe cleaner. And I wrap the end. I hope you can see that. I wrap the end around. And then you just twist it and roll it up. I hope you can see. I'm literally just twisting. Hold on. You want it taut but not tight, and then, you know. And that's it. And now, if this was a regular video, I would say now I'm going to put music over this part and do. But since we're doing a live, I don't know. Oh, let me tell y'all something I found out about my hair. Now, I do remember my first loctician did tell me this. My hair is thicker on this side. So, let me see if I can show you really quick. Okay, little bobby pin, where are you? Okay. You see how thick this seems? I hope you can see this. Like, this is thicker, right? This side over here is much thinner. So, I mean, you can literally see. I want to say these are the same number of hair strands, but this side is much thicker. So, yeah. My hair is thicker on the right side. So, yeah. That's so crazy. I have so much going on in my head. Literally. And you know what? I'm not gonna count these. Like, I'm literally not. Again, I know this ain't gonna last that long. So, and that's just gonna make this video even longer since it is live. Got me feeling some type of way. But yes, I am so excited to be going to see Vivian tomorrow. Let me actually tell y'all a fun fact. I was actually supposed to have been going tonight, right? Cause you know, of course, I go back to work on Mondays, so of course I was like, let me go on Saturday, you know, so I had the next day I could sleep in or whatever, right? But when I purchased my ticket, all they had were like kind of far away seats. But I was like, well, I just gotta, you know, this is what I gotta deal with. So I purchased the ticket, and then something was like, you know what? See what her Sunday show looks like. And of course, on Sunday she had better seats. And one thing I do love about City Winery, I've never had a problem with like their customer service. Again, like I said, I was supposed to go see Raheem Devon in January, and I had COVID, and you know, they had no problem. They asked me did I want money back or credit. But Chrisette Michelle was coming up, and I told them I wanted to use it to go towards my Chrisette Michelle ticket. So their customer service at City Winery is really good. But I'm not gonna lie, they do have you smushed in there like some sardines now. I mean, these are little, they're 4-man tables, but those are some little bitty tables. And it's like, if 4 people are trying to eat and have drinks and have appetizers, plus the water, it's a lot. Like, that little bit of table, it's a lot to try to put on those little bit of tables. But yeah, that's about my only complaint. They literally have us in there like some sardines. But from other concerts that I've gone to, I saw that's kind of like the norm. So it's nothing against them because they do it everywhere. But yeah. So like tomorrow, I probably won't even, I might get a drink, but I'm definitely not eating. I know I'm not going to eat because it ain't. Who is that? I don't know. But yeah, so I was able to, they refunded me for tonight's ticket. So I am going tomorrow. So yeah, I have no idea how long this is gonna take. But don't worry, this man will come up with something to talk about. They won't stay down for nothing. Clearly, I'm not going anywhere else today. Oh, oh Lord. Here we go. Oof. Y'all, 43 subs. Whew. 43 is freaking ghetto. My body is just... Okay, so this is what I think I'm finna do. Because I feel this back pain starting. I'm just going to do the pipe cleaners on the outer perimeter. And I'm going to do the rest in 2-strand twists or braids. Maybe I'll do braids and then curl it in. Because I'm not going to be able to sit like this. Unless I switch out my chair. Maybe I could switch out my chair. I'll be right back. Okay. I have a chair with a back on it. So let's see if that helps. Oh, now this is too high. Hold on. Let's adjust. This need to be this way. Technical difficulties. Wait a minute. Which way does it want to? This way? I know y'all like, what is this girl doing? Okay, there. Let me see, can I let this up? That's high up as this goes. Okay, well. Oh yeah, let me do my edges. I will always say my hair being dry is the One thing I'm still trying to get used to with my sister locks, I am so not used to my hair being dry. I'm so used to being able to put some kind of moisturizer, some cream, some butter, some something on my hair. And with these sister locks, you literally are not supposed to put anything on them. But I think that's why my locks were breaking off though. Because all the videos I've been watching about locks breaking off, they all talk about, you know, people that have had their locks for like 6, 7+ years. And the breaking off just being like the hair that's been shedding. But when I tell you, like, my little ends, they'll like, actually, well, I've already wrapped it now, but this one of these in here was like way down here, and it ended up breaking off like this much, ended up breaking off. So I really think it's because I'm not moisturizing my hair. So, dang, I meant to put this with that one. Okay, we're going to have to make 3 then. Which is good, because that'll give me more volume. I'm going to put it. Ouch! So, fun fact about me, I used to do hair back in the day. I went to school, got licensed and everything. I started out in Atlanta and ended up moving back home, and I was doing hair at home. I'm telling the condensed version, but I did hair at home for a while, and then I allowed a life experience to, I ain't gonna say run me away, but in a sense, run me away. Oh shoot, this got stuck in here. I was, again, like I said, I was in my hometown. So my hometown is a very small town. And the guy that I was dating at the time, we ended up breaking up. And I mean, he kind of started acting kind of stalkerish, you know. And in my mind, I said, girl, I'm finna get out of here. And so I gave up doing hair and I moved to Florida. And when I moved to Florida, I mean, yeah, of course I would have had to, you know, rebuild my clientele and everything, but I just didn't want to do hair no more. And I don't know, literally, I don't understand why my mind is like that. I don't, you know, because although I was at the very beginning of my career, like, I was pretty successful in what I was doing. And, you know, I could have went really far, like I know I could have, but at that time, I allowed a situation, you know, to make me quit, you know. So I stopped doing hair and I did some other little stuff, and I went back to school, and then I found myself at the VA. And the thing about it, although I absolutely love living in Florida, I lived in West Palm Beach, y'all. I absolutely love living there. But that VA, whoo, 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 whoo. I hated working there. I'm not gonna lie. It was horrible. And it kind of, at one point, had me feeling like the VA as a whole was that way. But I currently still work for the VA. However, it's a completely different VA. First of all, I'm not in the hospital anymore. And I think that makes a big difference. But oh, what is going on? The VA in Florida compared to the VA I'm at now, it's like day and night. Like, I am so serious. I love this VA that I work at now. And it's a lot of us that work at my VA. But I said all that to say, one day I love doing hair, and then it's like the very next day I just didn't want to do hair no more. And of course now, years later, you know, I look back on it and I'm like, girl, if you never would have quit. But like I said, I try not to dwell on the past. I try so hard not to dwell on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and tell myself that everything happens for a reason. Even though I truly, you know, feel like, acknowledge and believe that me quitting social media and all the other things I quitted was totally on me. But I just tell myself nowadays everything happens for a reason, and that could have been God's way of protecting me from something. Like, that's really what I tell myself now. Because I mean, it's probably gonna sound crazy, but yeah, I am a little conspiracy theorist. I guess they say all crazy people are, but I am a little conspiracy theorist, and I do believe in stuff like the Illuminati and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, who's to say that I wouldn't have got caught up in all that, you know, all those years ago. You know, you never know. Like I said, I have a tendency to be gullible and, you know, overlook red flags. So, you know, especially back then, you know. Of course, I think about the good things that could have happened, but, you know, I don't know. And maybe because now I'm more aware of the world, you know, I don't know. This is just what I tell myself. Because I'm more aware of the world and the way things work, you know. What's the word? Hypothetically speaking, if I was approached by somebody, I feel like I would know how to handle myself. If that makes sense. I know that sounds crazy, but I think like that. I'm sorry. I think like that. Like, I shouldn't be sorry for feeling that way because, you know, the world, look at this. The world is a very evil place. I have found that out. The world is a very evil place. The fact that I keep leaving, it's because I'm talking. If I wasn't talking, I'd probably be halfway done by now. And it is currently 3:38. And the concert, I don't have to be there until like, I think 7 tomorrow. So my hair will have plenty of time to dry. And I'll be looking cute when I see my good sis. I be calling everybody my good sis. When I see my good sis, Vivian Green tomorrow. This stuff smells so good. It's cherry blossom scented. That's good. Ooh, Lord, my hands starting to cramp. That is another reason. I mean, besides, like I said, the obvious, like I said, was the relationship that made me quit doing hair. But I started getting bad cramps in my hands years ago. So it's like I felt like eventually I probably would have ended up I would have ended up quitting hair eventually anyway, because of my hands and the cramps and stuff. Yeah, I think we about to do the rest of this in 2-strand twists. Wait, let me get these 2 in the bag. Where is it? Like, let me tell y'all, that was what I really loved about this hairstyle. Like, do you see, I know it's freezing now, but do you see the definition, how she crisscrossed this? And the little tendrils in the back and on the side. What? When I tell you, oh, this stylist, she's located in McDonough. And I love my hair. And she's very affordable for a natural hairstylist. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're getting. I'll put it like that. So. But yeah, let's do the little tendrils. Where's the top? Oh. Dang, I want something to drink. My mouth is so dry. I'll just talking, I guess. I need to actually organize these drawers now that I'm thinking about it. Because I know y'all, if y'all been watching, y'all saw how happy I was. I'm telling you, because I'm cheap, y'all. I really am cheap. And I want to say, because these are prescription glasses, so I want to say these glasses were at least $60. They're not name brand, but they're prescription. Like, that's what I'm concerned about. The lens, right? I'm so happy I found these. And then I just found an earring in here. This is supposed to be my hair drawer. Why are shades in an earring? It's so many. I've been in my house for a year now. And yes, my house is livable, but it's still, I still have a lot of projects. Like, I haven't really decorated. Like, the only thing that's on the wall in my whole house is that tapestry in the living room. That's the only thing that's on the walls. Oh, and the picture over the banquet thing. Buffet, that's what you call that thing. So there's still a lot of things I want to do with my house, and I'll be like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do this, and I get so sidetracked. Oh God, I get so sidetracked. I'm trying to tell you, ADHD. ADHD ain't no joke. Mental illness, period, ain't no joke. It's a lot. It is a lot. Ooh, I feel like my ends, they just, oh, they look so dry and raggedy. Girl. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just, these, let me turn so you can see. I'm just going to make these 2-strand twists. And I think I'm going to put one of those on the end, I think. Okay, I gotta look back in the mirror. Oh, wait, yeah. I did this wrong. I did this backwards. I'm trying to twist it backwards, upside down. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I wanna, well, that'll work. Kind of make it like a Bantu knot, but not really. I just want the ends to be curly. I did Bantu knots on my hair before, and the ends were not curly, so they kind of like stretched my hair. So I don't know. I know that's a lot I just did to my head, and it's probably very unnecessary, but I don't know. But yeah, Miss, I'm still listening to Vivian. I always call Vivian Green. I say she give me rich auntie vibes. And I know she hasn't put out music in a little while. But, you know, just like everybody who concert I go to, if they don't have an album out, they always say they have an album coming. So maybe tomorrow she'll say she has a album coming out. But he was so sweet. Oh, Jesus. Whew. just put one rubber band. Whew. Whew. My hair getting so long. Woo. Oh, shoot. I literally just twisted that into the other twist, Lord. Oh, my hands are starting to hurt now. So at this point, like, I just want to be done because my hands are hurting. Again, if this was a regular video, I could stop it, go rest my hands, and come back later. Woo. Mm. Mm. Oh my God. How many more? Oh, Jesus. 2 more. Okay. We're almost done. We can do this. Whew. Oh my God. This hurts. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. I need like 5 seconds. I'm gonna rest my hands for like 5 seconds. Whew. Whew. Mm. Whew. And I am putting a rubber band on this one because it's thicker. Technically, it should have been 2, but like I said, my hands are hurting. So, whew. Whew, Jesus. The last one. Last one. Ooh, you can do this. You can do this, Arage. You can do this. I want to say, I don't know how long it took me to do this. This took a long time. My hands hurt so bad. Whew. But I ain't gonna worry about the twisting because my hands hurt. So I'm basically just about to pin this hair down just so it's not flying everywhere, and so that when I take the twist down tomorrow, they're not flying tomorrow. Okay. Whew. Okay, so this is what the twists are looking like. I could not do the perm rod, the pipe cleaners. I hate I couldn't do the pipe cleaners all over, but either way, I'll have definition for tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow, but I will show what my hair looks like tomorrow. And I'm about to go rest my hands. If you watched this all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, like, comment, subscribe, share. And I will see you guys in the next video. Whew. Bye, guys.